I am lost in a maze. Welcome to day 36. No, I'm not even joking. This is a maze. It's an old maze. I don't think it's officially open, but someone's probably broken the gate down. It used to be quite well maintained. It's a bit difficult to get round now. But yeah, this is a maze, which is quite a metaphor for life at the moment, isn't it? There's lots of ways round. There is a middle part to it. It has been closed for years. I think I've just come back to the beginning. Yeah, I'm at the beginning again. Just a bit of fun. I'm not lost, honest. It's a shame it wasn't maintained. It's all a bit overgrown now. Of course, as less and less people use it, it gets more and more difficult to navigate. Maybe that is the lesson here, is use it or lose it. But I'm about to break my back. Oh. Ah. Is this the middle? I don't know. I think there used to be something in the middle to try and aim towards. But yeah. Oh. Ow. Oh. Well, I don't know what that's all about. This is not exactly the maze at Hampton Court. But, that's to be. Has to be the has to be the middle, doesn't it? So we have achieved. I don't know if any of this footage will make the cut. It's just me walking around, trying not to get my head bashed in by a tree. Yeah, definitely needs some maintenance in here. I actually wouldn't mind volunteering for it, to be honest. I think it's a great little asset. But it needs a lot of work. I think they put the wrong types of bushes in here. Presumably they cut it out of some woodland. Oh. Well, I'm a little bit lost. But there is another way out. There we go. I wasn't far from the entrance that I came in. Oh, that's a bit of fun anyway. Oh, right. So, what's been happening today? It's been a good day. Sun is shining, it's warm. Too warm. First time in the year I felt too warm. I spent 2 hours with the police today. Don't worry, nothing I've done, just giving a witness statement. Yeah, a little bit of positivity on the job front. Had a call from, not from an agent, from a company director who saw my CV, and he thought there might be something about me. I think the guy has been having some issues getting done what he needs to get done, and from what he described, I could be the man for him. So yeah, wish me luck with that one. So I'm going to see them soon, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get something out of it. It does sound very interesting. I do like it when you talk to the director and they tell you straight what it is that's bothering them. And it's bothering him that he's employing coders that can't really code, and they don't know how to fight fires and deal with the realities of what he's dealing with. And I'm thinking, fighting fires, actually writing code without all the frameworks to help, dealing with old code bases, just basically getting things done, working, sorted, fixed, but also taking into consideration some architectural improvements, a little bit of consideration for the future. That's my wheelhouse. It really is my wheelhouse. So hopefully I didn't put him off too much on the phone by being overexcited, and yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. But he was more keen on how soon could I start, which is always a good sign. What was my availability? And I said, well, you know, interview 11 o'clock, start at 12. I didn't quite say that, but hopefully that was the impression he got, because it's actually true. So yeah, the up and down of the week has finished a little bit on and up. So I'm not complaining about that. Not complaining about that at all. I think that's a very good outcome. I've just come out for a walk in the park just to see what's happening. All the birds are flapping. It's nice. I just need to apply for another 4 or 5 jobs over the weekend, so that if this opportunity doesn't come through, I've got a few more jobs in the pipeline, which is a good way to keep your mood up. Well, a little bit of optimism is always a good thing, isn't it? Whew, there's not many people in this part of the park. Lots of squirrels. They won't show up on the camera anyway. Not with this lens. I can hear them and see them scurrying about in the leaves. So that's all I've really got to report for now. Just checking in. Last 2 days were quite difficult. Wednesday was really hard. Thursday, I was trying to make a point about being super positive about things, and trying to manifest that positivity by being positive, and to a certain extent it worked, but the real results didn't really turn up until today. I've already had my dinner. Guess what? Shepherd's pie. I've got a fridge full of shepherd's pies, so that's okay. And I'll do some stir fry vegetables later and some rice or noodles. But yeah, it's going to be okay. There's other exciting things going on, but I don't want to jinx anything by saying too much. I don't want to jinx anything. Why would I do that? Ooh, that's me nearly falling over. I'd have caught that on camera. It really is a beautiful day. It's only 19 degrees, but it's so much warmer than it has been. So it feels like summer. I could be wearing my shorts, no problem. I was just chatting to a lady with a dog, Luna. That's the dog's name, not her name. And we were laughing that this could be it. Could be autumn tomorrow, and winter the day after. That was a very British conversation. So yeah. I'm not actually sure where I am. I got a bit lost. I tried to walk over what looked like a dried riverbed. It wasn't as dried as as it looked. There was a dry crust upon the top, and I went in a bit further than I really wanted to. So yeah, just a little bit muddy now. That's another metaphor for life, probably. It's a bit of a look before you leap type situation, I think. Oh, as he trips over again. This could be another location for a bit of work, actually. Look how nice it is here in the trees. There's no benches in here, but I have a table and I have a chair. Maybe. I am determined to do some outdoors work. If I do get a job and there's any gap between the job starting and well, any notice period kind of thing, while we get the paperwork sorted, I could do all kinds of things, couldn't I? Have a few days off to myself. Fantastic. If you can hear all that ruffling, that's the squirrels. And we're out the woods. Back to the normal canal path. I'm just checking out another potential outdoor work site. Quite nice. A bit close to the path though. A little bit close to the path. I think the other one, which is one way or the other, I think it might be the way I'm going. That might be the premium one. Too much sun getting through the trees here. Play havoc with my screen. I certainly could do a few hours in the park though. Maybe if I get a job that's hybrid, working remote, maybe I can actually come and do some early mornings like that. There's a thought. They would think I'm crazy. They might be right. Well, that's it from day 36. I hope to see you again on day 37. Bye.